Hello everyone, I'm Cynthia Ruth, and in this video I will share with you keywords of operation that translates into a simple math expression. So if this video is for you, let's get right to it.
Welcome to Ruth Straight Talk, the channel designed to help teachers, parents, and students live fuller lives, become lifelong learners, and grow into the awesome human beings you were designed to be.
A large part of doing math deals with word problems, and you're required to translate these word problems into math expressions. So what is a math expression? A math expression contains a number and a math operator such as negative, positive, x, and division or multiplication, and another number in a given expression. A math operator is used between the two numbers. A math expression is different from a math equation. An equation will always use an equivalent equal sign operator between the two math expressions. So here are some words to help you determine what operation you're required to use. Number 1. Use a plus sign if you see words like combine, more, sum, larger than, together, total, add, and plus. Addition makes a number larger. You can also think of it as combining two numbers into one number. If you see words that describe this, you will need an addition sign in your expression. For example, A. Combine 12 and 4 would be 12 plus 4. B. 5 more than B would be 5 plus B. The sum of 3, 8, and 11 is 3 plus 8 plus 11. And D. Write additional terms in any order. It doesn't matter if you write 3 plus 2 or 2 plus 3. The answer would be the same either way. So when do you use a negative sign? You use a negative or subtraction sign if you see words like take away, fewer or difference, less, decrease, subtract, and minus. Subtraction takes one number away from another. The answer will be a number less than what you started with. This tells you the difference between the two numbers or how far away they are from each other. If you see words that describe this, you will use a subtraction sign. For example, take away 8 from 15 will be 15 minus 8. Or B, 7 fewer than x would be x minus 7. C, the difference between 9 and 5 would be 9 minus 5. Be careful with the order of subtraction terms. The expression 6 minus 4 will give you a different number or a different answer than 4 minus 6. So don't assume that the larger number always goes first. Instead think of what the words mean. F. If you are told to take away, remove something, or subtract something, that term will be after the subtraction sign. For example, take 9 away from x is written as x minus 9. G. If you are told to decrease something or reduce something, that term will be before the subtraction sign. For example, decrease 8 by 3 is written as 8 minus 3. Number 3. When do you use a multiplication sign? You use a multiplication sign, which is a raised dot, on x if you see the words like double, product, or per times, multiply, and twice. These are all words used to describe multiplication. It's usually better to use the raised dot sign for multiplication and algebraic expressions. The sign X is too easily confused with the letter X. So A, twice 16 will be written as 2 raised to dot 16. The product of 8 and 20 will read as 8 raised dot or multiplication sign 20. C, 5 per day would be written as 5 dot D or 5D. This one is a little tricky since the word day isn't a number. We can choose a variable D to represent it. By the way, a variable is any letter of the alphabet that you can substitute for an unknown substance in algebra. If you use a variable, you should write the variable directly after the number. So if you are multiplying 5 days, 5 times the number of days would be written as 5D. 7 times X is usually written as 7X instead of 7 raised dot X. F. Write N multiplied by 13 as 13N. The letter goes after the number, not before. Number 4. Use a slash, division sign, or a fraction symbol for words like split, half, or quotient. Division splits a number into its parts, and the answer is called a quotient. For example, A, split 10 into 3 parts would be 10 divided by 3. Or half of N would be N divided by 2. C, the quotient of 21 and 3 would be 21 divided by 3. D, you can always write division as a fraction. For example, 21 divided by 3 could be 21/3. And any word that describes a fraction also points to division, such as a half, a third, a quarter, or a tenth. Ratio is also another division word. F. Get the order of division terms correct. The expression 18 divided by 6 is very different from the expression 6 divided by 18. When turning words into mathematical expressions, make sure you have the division terms in the right order. G. If you are told to divide something, split something, or find the quotient or ratio of something, that term will be first or on the top of the fraction. So divide 8 by n is written as 8 divided by n, or 8 over n. H. If you are told to find half of something or a third or any other fraction, then the bottom term of the fraction will be the second term. For example, half of 17 is written as 17 divided by 2 or 17 over 2. The bonus tip: to change a math expression into any algebraic equation, simply add an equation sign and a variable to the expression. Then you can solve the equation. For example, what is 10 minus 2? Written as an equation, that would be 10 minus 2 equals x, or 8 equals x. So there you have it, the different expression words to tell you what operation to use in a word problem.
Thank you so much for visiting with us at ruthstraighttalk.com. If this video has helped you, please like us and leave us a comment at the bottom of the screen. And please subscribe to my channel for more great videos like this one. Until next time, happy learning and goodbye.